Snow White. Once upon a time, in a kingdom far away, a beautiful princess was born with skin as white as snow. They named her Snow White. Unfortunately, Snow White's mother died shortly after her birth, and her father married another woman who was beautiful, but very vain. She was so vain that she would stand in front of her mirror every day and ask,
"Mirror, mirror on the wall, who is the fairest one of all?"
The mirror would always reply,
"You are my queen."
As the years passed, on the day of Snow White's 15th birthday, the queen asked the mirror the same question as usual.
"Mirror, mirror on the wall, who is the fairest one of all?"
You are beautiful, it is true, but Snow White is fairer than you.
The mirror would always reply. The queen was furious. She could not believe that Snow White, her own stepdaughter, was more beautiful than her. She decided that Snow White must die. Enraged with jealousy, the queen ordered a huntsman to kill Snow White and bring back her heart. The huntsman took Snow White into the deep forest, and he raised his knife to attack the princess. But he could not bear to kill the kind and young girl with his own hands.
"I cannot do this. Run away, Snow White, and never come back."
Snow White ran deep into the forest and found a little cottage where 7 dwarfs lived. She knocked on the door, but no one answered. She opened the door and stepped inside. The cottage was small and simple, but it was clean and tidy. Snow White was exhausted. She had been running for hours, and she was scared. She didn't know where she was or what to do. She sat down at the table and began to cry. A few minutes later, the 7 dwarfs came home from work. They were surprised to see Snow White sitting at their table, crying.
"What's wrong, little girl?"
"I'm lost and I'm scared."
The dwarfs looked at each other, then back at Snow White.
"You can stay here with us if you like."
"Really? Thank you. I will keep your house tidy and cook for you as a token of my appreciation."
Meanwhile, the queen discovered that Snow White was still alive. She was furious. She disguised herself as an old woman and went to the dwarf's cottage.
"Hello, dear child. I am a peddler. I have some delicious apples for sale."
"But I don't have money."
"I won't charge you for this delicious apple. Please have a bite, dear."
Snow White takes a bite of the apple and immediately falls unconscious. When the dwarfs discovered Snow White lying there as if dead, they were devastated. They built a transparent crystal coffin where they kept her so they could always see her beauty. One day, a prince riding through the forest saw the beautiful Snow White lying in the coffin. Struck by her beauty and grace, he felt an irresistible urge to kiss her.
"She's the most beautiful woman I've ever seen."
The prince gently kissed Snow White. As soon as he kissed her, the deadly poison was lifted. Snow White's eyes fluttered open, and she sat up, alive.
"Who are you?"
"Someone who's been looking for you all my life."
They instantly fell in love. The prince took Snow White to his kingdom, where they held a grand wedding. Everyone was invited except for the wicked stepmother. Meanwhile, the wicked queen, still believing that Snow White was dead, was carrying on with her vain and spiteful life.
"Mirror, mirror on the wall, who now is the fairest one of all?"
You were beautiful, it is true, but the young queen Snow White is 1,000 times fairer than you.
Upon hearing the news, the wicked queen was filled with rage and jealousy. She couldn't bear the thought of anyone being fairer than her. The enraged queen could not contain her anger and ended up breaking the magic mirror. The moment the magic mirror shattered, something strange happened. The queen's beautiful face changed into a wrinkled old woman's face. Her back became hunched, and she could not stand properly without a cane. And so peace was restored in the kingdom. Snow White ruled with kindness and grace, loved by all her subjects. This served as a reminder to everyone that true beauty comes from within, and no amount of jealousy or vanity can overshadow it.